buddy. Back this up just a little bit. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got some things to talk about, and I need your opinion on this too. Like, come on now, like, come on, man. We need to talk about this. I'm gonna wait for the room to fill in. Yeah, let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. Make sure my connection is good. Connection is good. I'm charging. Okay. That green screen looking kind of, do like this. Do like this. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, man. Katy Perry went to space. Katy Perry and the rest of these women. They said she went to space for 11 minutes. Tungsten goat. Who's that? Yo, we need to talk about this though. Cause I was thinking about this for a couple of days. I didn't want to say nothing right away. Cause I wanted to meditate on it. Because I know it's always a deeper message. It's always a hidden message. Maybe I may be tripping. Maybe it's not a hidden message, but to me, I like to always think there's something else to this story. Something else to the story. Mike, what's good? Listen, first and foremost, before we get into what I want to say, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. I'm going to do a little poll. Can I do a poll? Yeah, let's do a poll real quick. So this is my poll. I want to know what y'all really think is happening. What y'all think this really was about. You know what I'm saying? I got my notes right here. Like all these celebs going to space. I want to know what y'all think, man. While I do this poll, you can go ahead and give me your theories or your opinions right now while I start the poll. But it's going to be 3 options. Let's see. Do y'all think this is an elite distraction? Are they distracting us from something? Are they getting ready to introduce aliens? It might be far-fetched to some people. Pardon me. And if it is, I get it. It's all good. It's all good. And I seen a report that there was a church selling real estate in heaven. Did you guys see that? All right, the poll gonna start now. Katy Perry is now an alien. That's funny. So that poll's gonna be up. Go ahead, feel free to vote now. Got my kombucha, this gingerade. I love kombucha. But there's a few things that I wrote down that I took note of surrounding this. Because one of these, I think her name was Gail, this lady right here, right? Ain't she like 80 years old? The first thing I said was, she's a bit old to be going to space. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people do what they want with their life. But don't you have to do, and anybody who's familiar with this, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have to do some type of, like a test? Like you have to go through conditioning? Don't you have to go through, like you have to consider the G-forces that's going to be upon you for a mission like this? Right? So I'm like, that's a lot of pressure to be put on someone of that age. But hey, I don't know how healthy she is or isn't. So maybe she is, healthy enough to do something like that. But that's one thing I was thinking about. Another thing I was thinking about is it only took 11 minutes. Like, I'm gonna go to space real quick. You want anything? You're just gonna like it only took you 11 minutes to get. I mean, like, and what exactly was the destination? There's so much to unravel, and I'm not gonna go through every single thing, but I do want you guys to tell me what you think about this because it's very interesting to me. You know what I mean? So the poll is available for you guys to vote. But what I thought was real significant was the number 11, right? So 11 is a master number. And it also represents chaos and revelation. Now, we all recall 9/11, Apollo 11, and then we got Katy Perry and her crew out in space for 11 minutes. So 11 minutes. It wasn't 10 minutes. It wasn't 15 minutes. 11 minutes. So think about that, John. And then there was another mission. There was Blue Origin's NS-22 mission. That was in 2022. That also had celebrities on it. And it lasted 11 minutes. Now, what's the symbolism behind this time, 11? Now, we know it's a master number. We know it also represents revelation and chaos. But it's also just enough time to mimic ascension. Hey, I mean, I could be far off with this. But there's something to think about. It's just something to think about. Because especially with all the information that's coming out nowadays about the truth of the matter, what was hidden from us and taken away from us, things like that, it's like some of us don't believe that we actually ever went to Mars. I mean, Mars or the moon. People think that we've never left the firmament. Right? And some believe that we did. I don't know. I'm still learning, right? But there's some things that I question. And that's what I'm good at. I'm good at asking questions so that I can get to the essence of what this thing is, right? Now, some people say it's a distraction for something. They say usually when we have something big like this, they're trying to turn our heads towards this so that we're turning our heads away from something else. But what? What could they be distracting us from at this point in time? All right. So I don't know, man. It's just something to think about, man, for real. I'd rather have a dialogue with someone else so we can throw information back and forth. But there may be some type of ritualistic undertones to this. You know, Katy Perry. I don't really know much about Katy Perry, but I know she does have that song. She does have a E.T., right? And it said, and one of the lyrics is "Take me, I want to be your victim," right? Tell, Let me know in the comments. Is that how the lyrics go? Katie's E.T. song, or is that a different? Is that a different artist I'm thinking of? And they also took Virgin Galactic, right? So if you look at what virgin means, it means purity, heavenly. So it could be a subtle rebirth symbolism, right? And we just hit 11:11. I don't know, man. I don't know. But who benefits from this? We gotta look at that too. What would be the reason this would be necessary, or who would benefit the most from this? I don't benefit from this. You don't benefit from this. So it has to be someone who has big bucks already, right? So I'm thinking, think about the big wigs, Jeff Bezos, the Jeff Bezoses of the world, right? Musk, right? It's like, are they using these celebrities to normalize going into space, right? Is this some way of making the general public okay with the idea of space travel? Because I remember, I think it was Virgin, this was several years ago, was talking about offering space tours, right? So that where you can go on a tour of space, you get paid to tour space, something like that. Or or they were selling plots of land on the moon or something like that. Like they were prepping for people to go to space. It's real interesting though. But would you trust Katy Perry to start some type of like colonization on Mars or the moon or something like that? Would you follow her? I don't know. I don't know her personally to say if she's a good or bad person, but I always think twice when I see celebrities doing stuff like this. I'm like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? So I think they're either distracting us from something or they're hiding something or both. So, and the only way to find out is we have to take a look at what major news dropped that same day, right? Because if there was a major news announcement, a major news headline, there was something big going on that same day, it would make sense why they want us to look at this instead, right? So let me know what major news headline besides this was going on that same day. Let me know in the comments. So, I mean, or it could just be nothing, right? It could be nothing. Some people said that the trip wasn't even real, like that they didn't go anywhere at all. Like it was just like Hollywood props or stunt. I want to know what y'all think. Y'all think this is like predictive programming for like aliens and stuff like that? I want to know what you think. I'm interested in knowing what the rest of the world think, because obviously your imagination can go anywhere. But I want to know who actually believes this. Who believes that they really went to outer space? And what will be the reason for it? That's what I want to know. And why is it always celebrities in a blue spacesuit? What's up with that? I thought astronauts wore all white. Maybe that don't make a, maybe that doesn't make a difference. But every time we see celebrities going to space, they're always dressed like this. They're always in these blue spacesuits. Like, what does that symbolize? Project Bluebeam? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said she wanted the lizard people. I don't know. And also, what's the symbolism behind females going to space? Like, what does that mean? Why is female celebrities being sent out first? You know? Why Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, and them not going out to outer space? That's something that made me think too. Like, why they send all these women to space? I don't know. I don't know. But I just want to get on here, ask a couple questions, and see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments, man. Am I tripping, or is there something else going on? Or it could just be nothing. But I just wanted to share my thoughts with y'all. And I do plan on doing another live stream talking about lucid dreaming, which is what I really wanted to talk about. But I wanted to talk about this first because it was just on the forefront of my mind, like, what's up with this? But yeah, tune in for Lucid Dreaming 101 if you want to learn how to lucid dream and all the necessary components to do it successfully. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.